Welcome to the Inside Word from the SAS Group. It's been a year now since the Coalition Abbott government have been elected, and hasn't time just flown? Whilst they've had some success on the domestic agenda, particularly stopping the boats, repealing the carbon tax and getting rid of the mining tax, there's still enormous difficulty the government faces on their domestic agenda. But it's in foreign policy which has been the real surprise. I mean, Tony Abbott has been outstanding in his advocacy on many different issues, and in more recent times on national security. But it's in the area of national security that whilst we have a unity ticket with Bill Shorten and the Labor Party, it also produces enormous risk as we prepare our response, or the government does, to assist the United States in combating ISIS. And whilst everybody's on board now, things can go terribly wrong if there's mission creep, or of course if we have casualties in the Middle East. The other area which is unusual where there's a unity ticket with the ALP is with Indigenous affairs. And of course at the moment, Prime Minister's up in Arnhem Land as they try to work through how to recognise the first Australians into the Constitution. But that's where the bipartisan unity ticket falls away. Back on the domestic agenda when Parliament resumes next week, it'll be higher education, it'll be Medicare, it'll be the issue of the renewable energy target, and it'll of course be a lot of the stringent policies the government's trying to put through now on employment and some of the areas of vocational education and training. And of course the usual suspects will be there in the Senate, like Palmer United Party and others, taking their place in the sun and making it more difficult for the government to continue to try to pass some of their budget measures and of course to try to govern the country. That's all from the Inside Word.